Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you weekly horoscope for all of you based on moon sign. You can take this weekly horoscope according to your moon sign as well as your ascendant as well as according to your Lagna Rashi. Weekly horoscope week commencing 28th September till 4th October for all of you 2020. Cancerian for this coming week, Cancerian. Transit of moon for Cancerian in 7th house, 26th September till 28th September. Transit of moon in 7th house. Transit of moon in 7th house. When the moon is transiting in 7th house, this brings major positive changes in your life. When the moon is transiting in 7th house, this particular period mostly signifies happiness, harmony, passion, success in your undertaking. Financially, when the moon is transiting in 7th house, this could also be good timing for you. You could expect a gain in your ventures. You'll be able to recover some stuck up money during this particular period. When the moon is transiting in 7th house, you're all planning to buy any car, property. Well, this could be the time to do so. This particular movement also indicates attainment of honor, comfort, enjoyment of exotic pursuit. When the moon is transiting in 7th house, when the moon is transiting in 7th house, this also helps you to win over your enemies. When the moon is transiting in 7th house, this period could also be favorable for you to make a lot of new friends. Starting a new companionship, starting a new romantic relationship. When the moon is transiting 7th house, happiness in personal life will prevail and you're likely to have a great fun with your partner, with your companion, with your spouse. Family life brings more happiness. When the moon is transiting 7th house, health should remain fine during this particular period of time. Tranquility of the mind, body and soul will be restored. You would feel more peace with yourself and the family. When the moon is transiting 7th house, this particular period could termed as overall happy period. When the moon is transiting in 7th house, transit of moon for Cancerian in 8th house, 28th September till 30th September. Transit of moon in 8th house. Transit of moon in 8th house. When the moon is transiting 8th house, this particular period will not bring any good news for you. When the moon is transiting 8th house, this movement of moon through 8th house brings some troubles time. When the moon is transiting 8th house, this particular period portends troubles, obstacle in your everyday life. When the moon is transiting 8th house, this particular period brings along unexpected happenings. Financially, this particular period when the moon is transiting 8th house, this particular period brings lot of challenges, complication, hassle. You could find difficulty recovering your dues, closing any favorable deals, you'll be struggling to making any profitable deal with your business ventures, ideas. When the moon is transiting 8th house, maintaining coordination with people around you, with your employer, with your family, with your senior at work, with your partner, will not be easy. You don't want to be in bad books of anybody and you end up in a lot of arguments or conflict with people around you, personally and professionally. And avoid any disagreement with anybody and you're susceptible to make a lot of new enemies. When the moon is transiting in 8th house, at that time, you're only making a lot of enemies with your language, with your attitude, with your mannerism, with your reaction, with your dialogue. Do not be trapped in any unnecessary conflict with anybody, particularly this time. When the moon is transiting in 8th house, health would require attention. When the moon is transiting in 8th house, especially taking care of your health, especially susceptible to developing a problem in your digestive system, as well as issue with your breathing or respiratory system. Be gentle with your joints. Avoid any unnecessary fear, anxiety. This may prove to be taxing your mind. When the moon is transiting in 8th house, make a constant effort not to compromise on anything good. Do not take any risk, particularly this time. Whenever the moon is transiting in 8th house, do not put yourself in any kind of risk. Don't take any risk, please. No. Transit of moon for Cancerian in 9th house, 30th September till 3rd of October. Transit of moon in 9th house. Transit of moon in 9th house. When the moon is transiting 9th house, this time period, I say this particular period, you have to work really hard, more hard than usual, in order to achieve your accomplishment or goal. Health needs attention. You become susceptible to a lot of health problems regarding stomach or regarding breathing or chest. When the moon is transiting 9th house. When the moon is transiting 9th house, you may also suffer from lack of sleep. Mentally, you feel tired, exhausted, become lethargic. When the moon is transiting 9th house, this particular bring along, may I say that you'll perform a lot of religious work, charitable work, spiritual work, and you'll be participating in a lot of charity related work, yes, and you'll create a name, fame through that. Yes. When the moon is transit 9th house, you're also likely to get a fame in society through charity work. When the moon is the 9th house, and may I say that financially can be a tough time. If you're thinking to move your money, start your new business, starting a new venture project, or sort out your inheritance, nothing will work out according to expectation. When the moon is transit 9th house, you have to keep a close eye on your friends as well as your enemies. And you'll end up with a lot of arguments with people around you, personally and professionally. And last thing, you need a living conflict on your back. No. Hold on to your respect and honor in society when the moon is transiting in 9th house. By avoiding unnecessary conflict with anybody, mentally you will suffer from anxiety and feel overburdened sometime. And you have to be extra careful regarding your decision or choices, whatever you are making during this phase of time. The moon is transiting in 9th house. Be careful. In this coming week, you got to sort out your Jupiter, Moon, Rahu, Ketu for the prevention of any kind of professional losses, financial losses, bad debts, flow of income issues, professional backing issues, relationship crisis, family health, happiness, harmony issues, peace of mind issues. With the help of task precaution chanting, you got to sort out your plan and for your best. If you want to achieve full weekly horoscope report, then please kindly visit my website, Prakash.astrologer.com. Acquire the full weekly horoscope report and implement it and achieve it. Many thanks for watching this weekly horoscope. Would you like to know more of what this coming week going to bring for you regarding situations, circumstances, scenarios? Would you like to know how you're going to do in this coming week regarding your actions, regarding emotions and visions? Would you like to know more about the events happening in this coming week? Would you like to have some guidance regarding decision choices you're making in this week and how you can overcome and resolve most of your hassles and complication and awkward situation and waste of time in this coming week? If your answer is yes, then what you're waiting for? Please get your very thorough moon sign weekly horoscope report on video as well as written. Do visit our website prakashastrologer.com because I want you to win in every situation and be self-content and happy.